Are you recording? Yeah, okay, perfect. So the second one is share what you have to offer in the correct way, like your business, your product, etc. So take away that limiting belief that just because the coronavirus is going on and people are being affected financially, I'm not going to take that away. That is true. It is going to affect people. My husband's in real estate. It may or may not affect him. We're not 100% sure yet. Like, we'll see, right? But it's going to affect some people. Some people's jobs are cut, etc. But take away that limiting belief that they're not going to spend money. Because I hate to tell you this, but people still spend money even when there's financial crises. Actually, most network marketing businesses, if you're in direct sales or network marketing, they grow the biggest during recessions. Can you believe that? It's true. And did you know that during the Depression, there were more millionaires made than ever before in the United States? So you guys, people do spend money, even when there's stressful times. Actually, a lot of people release their stress by spending money. So let's offer them something that's actually going to help them. So maybe you have a product that's in health and wellness, right? And you can share with them how this particular product is going to boost their immune system. Okay, that is something you need to get out there and share, but share it in the correct way by informing the consumer, by bringing them value, by helping them realize, like, hey, you don't have to worry about going into CVS right now or going into your local grocery store and being exposed to other people. You can order this directly online from me and we'll have it shipped directly to you. You don't have to mess around with those things, right? Or worry that there's going to be nothing left on the shelf. We have something that's going to help you, right? Maybe you have a monthly subscription program for cleaning products and you can explain how those are going to help. Maybe you're into the makeup world. And guys, this right now that I'm sharing with you, you're welcome to go live about tomorrow for yourself. You know, it's a great thing for you to go and explain to other people. Like, let's support the small businesses. Why? Because those are the people that are going to be hurt the most. So get out there and share your product. Now, what about your opportunity? Maybe there's a business opportunity linked to what you do. If there is, people could use an extra stream of income right now. People would love to hear about how they could still make money while they're home. Maybe some people are teachers or they work in a place that they've asked them to cut their hours right now or they're not going to be able to work. They might have some extra time to start reaching out to people and sharing this product, business, or opportunity or service because they have that time. So educate and bring value in your lives or your posts so that people know they can come to you about those things. All right?
Yep.
Next step.
Yeah. So another thing is, you guys, what about sharing tips? If your kids are at home or grandkids at home or you have neighbors, about how you're entertaining them. You know, think about your avatar, your ideal client. What are they struggling with right now, right? And those are some things that you really want to share. So if your avatar is someone who would have children who would be home, or college age children coming home, you know, most of the colleges, they're coming home now, right? So what does that person need to hear, and what kind of tips can you share for them?
Awesome. Yep, absolutely. And then the other thing, guys, that's really important is be funny. Like, people need some comic relief, right? But not a ton. So when I say be funny, but not a ton, here's what I mean. I mean, comic relief is good. We all need a good laugh, right? So mix it up into your stories if you want, or make one post maybe every third day be something fun, but include other people. Like, hey, I needed some comic relief today. I'm sure you do too. I'm dropping this meme. Drop your favorite meme that has to do with the coronavirus or kids being home or something like that, right? Get your audience to engage and be funny, because then it doesn't look like you're not being empathetic, right? When the coronavirus was first kind of, I feel like over the last 2 weeks, first kind of coming out, and people were dropping the toilet paper jokes and all these different jokes and stuff. At first it was funny, but then the coronavirus got more serious and people started getting offended. You might not have seen it, but I saw some of it. And what I realized in that moment is that people were feeling like others weren't taking it seriously. Okay. So you have to be really careful and empathetic to how people are feeling, because some people are feeling anxious and all those things. So make it an engaging thing of like comic relief, and say it before you do it. Like, needed some comic relief today. Guys, I've been through enough hurricanes here in Florida to tell you that there are days you just need to laugh. And I can remember this last hurricane we had in the fall. I remember one day I said, drop your funniest meme about hurricanes because I need to laugh today. And people were so engaged on that post. That's an engagement post. that's where you get, 50 to 100 to 200 people commenting and laughing and sharing. What happens next? You use that momentum and boost of your algorithm to then the next day go live, or that evening go live about something important about your product, service, or opportunity. So don't miss out on those opportunities. Another great one was, I don't know if you guys are following Kelly on social media, but she did a great one the other day that totally boosted her algorithm. I think she had over 200 people commenting. She said if you put at, the little at sign, so the fourth person on your at is the person you're going to be quarantined with. Who is it? Something like that. People were so into it. They loved it. There were tons of shares. It was funny. And it got people, kind of out of their like own head, right? And the things that were going on.
Yes, I love it. And you guys take note of other people when you're seeing them share good posts like that. You can put them on a different day, but you can certainly borrow in our social media world, right? Yeah, you should definitely check out that one. That was a great one. I don't even know. I think it ended up with over 400 shares. And I know, crazy. I mean, people I'm not even connected to. It was really, really good post. And it was funny. We were laughing about it, like what these people are doing, So here's another thing, you guys, that you should be doing is getting into communities, getting into your Facebook groups and getting active, right? So there's a lot of people that are going to be on social media that are on social media right now, right? Get into those groups, engage, okay? Look at meeting new people online. And this is a great opportunity to build those networks. So make sure that you're in there and that you're engaging in these groups. And I always love, just a tip for groups, is I always love to really start with 2 groups and really get active and really start posting and adding value into those groups and learning people and connecting with them. And then once you really get a hang of that and you're really building relationships with people, then you can certainly expand on that afterwards. So Blair, take number 6.
All right. Awesome. So the next thing I'm going to encourage you to do is join our inner circle. So hopefully you guys have watched a video about what that is now. It's a totally different group than in here. And listen, for the first 100 of our Blessed Mama Bosses group members, you get it for $27 a month until we hit 100, and then it's going up. It will double in price. So join now. Here's the reason I'm saying that. You have a lot of extra time on your hands, most likely. So this is the time to get in there and start watching the videos that we have. We have over $2,000 of trainings in what we call our vault. And you can start watching those trainings, get trained, and start implementing those steps right away. Like one of them is about vision board. And honestly, you guys, tomorrow, that's on our schedule with our family. We have all this free time. They're home, we're home. So from 10 to 12 tomorrow, we're doing our vision boards as a family. And we have not only family goals in there, children's goals, adult goals. You can find all of that in our vault of information in our inner circle. But this is a great time for you to start learning and growing and using what you're learning to build your online or small business right now.
Yes, absolutely. Another thing, you guys, that you can do inside the inner circle, and just in general, first off, in the inner circle, you are getting social media content. So those people that are in there already have half of March, and then April rolls around and your social media content is done. I love that is inside the inner circle. So that is something that you can really check off of your plate. But here's the other thing is, while you have some extra time, if you find yourself in that position, is work on some of those things, right? Really start to build your social media content. And inside the inner circle, we teach Trello. It's part of that vault that Blair was talking about. And we teach you how to do this. And that is how we deliver social media. That's how we do our own personal social media. We do so much on Trello. It is unbelievable, the organization that you can take a non-organized person and make organized, and you can share things. It's a way to really communicate, and we teach all of that. And a lot of people charge a lot of money for that. We have a course on it, but inside the inner circle, you get it for free because that's how we do social media. So take some time and do start planning your social media.
Yeah, absolutely. And then listen, if you're a leader, and you're a leader if you have one person or more on your team, you guys. So take your community and build up your community right now. So do you have a team Facebook group? If you do, then these tips that we're going to share with you right now will be really helpful. If you don't, maybe you have a Facebook Messenger chat with those people. This is also some of the things that you can do in there. But these are going to be really helpful for those of you that are leaders. We're going to share with you guys a few things to do to continue to build that community. Because remember, if you are part of especially network marketing, direct sales, you have a volunteer army. right? And even small business owners, to be honest. I mean, people are probably not sticking with you just for the pay. They're sticking with you because they believe in the product, the mission, the service, the opportunity that you're part of, right? So we want to make sure we're building that community right now, especially if you have to go completely online. Some of you are already completely online. And so you want to make sure that you're doing that. So one of the very first things that I would say to do is invite other leaders and do a special live on your team page or by Zoom to get people to join in. So maybe you're pulling in somebody from a sideline, or maybe you're pulling in an expert at something in social media. Maybe you're asking Kelly and I to come live about some certain topic, like whatever it is. Like we always try to find on our team, for example, we try to have different people join once a month on some special Zooms. Why? Because it brings new excitement, new energy, new ideas and thoughts, and gets people excited and wanting to run, especially right now when people are feeling a little bit heavy or burdened, right? It's a great thing to do. The second thing is do a fun info Zoom meeting or testimonies of your product to invite others to join. So you can host a Zoom. It can be for potential customers, potential business builders, and you're going to interview a few different people about why they love your product or service or opportunity. That is a great way to get people together when you can't get together in person, right? Another really great thing to do is online shows or events for your whole team to invite to. So if you sold jewelry, for example, maybe you're not having any jewelry parties right now at people's houses because, hello, they're telling us not to, right? So maybe you're going to host an online jewelry show, but instead of just inviting your hostess and her friends, you allow your whole team to invite people to it, right? You demonstrate it for your team, and then you encourage them to go off and start having some with their hostesses, right? So you're showing them by example how to do it, hosting it. Make them short, guys. Make them 3 or 4 days. We're going to talk more about that on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, but make them short and sweet, and then have them go and copy and do the same. Another thing is do a fun team Zoom on a certain subject. And this is something we do on our team. Like we'll say, okay, wear your favorite, charcoal mask on that night, and there'll be one lucky winner of everybody who does. I'm telling you, it makes for great social media, right? Because especially if you're on Zoom, you can have all these faces, take a picture, everybody's wearing a mask. People want to be part of a community right now. They want to see fun. They're not supposed to be leaving their house. I know the mayor of Fort Lauderdale just said here that stop going to bars. Restaurants are going to close at 10 because this is not supposed to be party time. This is supposed to be go into your house and stay home to get everybody healthy and safe, right? So people are missing that. They're missing going out with their friends. They're missing being out. This is a way you can build that. It could be show up in your funniest outfit and whatever. You guys, you can make it go with your theme, right? Maybe if you sell jewelry, it's show up in your favorite piece of jewelry that we sell, or show up in your best makeup look, like whatever. Just make it fun and give some kind of prize. And guys, a prize can be a book. It can be a book that you've already read. It can be a book that you've read and taken notes in because your team loves that stuff. Okay. Or maybe it's a 15-minute call with you, like whatever. But you need to do those kind of things because it will show that you have a community during this time when people feel excluded and alone. Okay. Also, show up for your team with ideas, posts they can use. If you have a customer Facebook group, this is essential during a time like this because it's a time where people can come into those potential customer groups, or maybe they're already a customer. They can see info sessions. They can see lives of people that are jumping in there and sharing their personal testimonies. It offers more engagement. You can be sharing different things that you guys are doing in there and offering specials if at all possible. Now, if you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about, what's a customer Facebook group, and you want to create one, then you want to definitely schedule a 15-minute consultation with Kelly and I, because that's something that we do really well and we've done for a few of our clients. And we help you set it up and get it going and launch. But if you already have one, make sure you're building a lot of engagement over the next few weeks, because that's a community on Facebook that you want people to go to when they're bored, right? So I know in ours, we're up in the game. We're doing some new things in there. Why? Because we want to make sure it's a priority group for people that are going on while they're, kind of feeling alone.
Yes, so true, you guys. You just have to be very aware of everything that is happening on social media right now. And so the final really big tip that we want to leave you guys with tonight is, what are you filling yourself up with right now? Like, what are you sharing with the people that are on your team, that work with you, that are employees, whatever it is? What are you filling yourself up, and what are you giving out to others? What about a positive mindset? Sharing your affirmations every day, journaling, because you need that. Because let's be real, we are all here to be better than we were yesterday, right? You want to wake up tomorrow. You want to be better than you woke up today. And what does that say? It takes you taking care of yourself, you doing your journaling, you showing up for you, you doing your affirmations and filling your own mind with positive things. And here's the thing, there may be a blip where you say, I'm not like that. Feel full disclosure, we both have those moments too. You guys, I woke up Friday morning and had something happen with an online grocery order that honestly sent me into a little bit of a panic. I realized it. And I was like, I cannot handle things this way. Okay, this is not something that I should be handling, but I realized I woke up, I did not do my morning routine that morning because my kids were out of school. It was a different morning and I didn't take, and I know directly it was because of that. Okay, it was because I didn't start my morning in devotion, in journaling, in my affirmations. And I was panicking about groceries. Okay, something so simple and so avoidable, right? And so take that time to serve your heart, serve your soul, serve your mind so you can show up for others because other people need you. Your team needs you, your family needs you, your employees need you, whoever is in your space virtually. Hopefully you don't have many people in your space right now face to face, but virtually people need you and they need you to show up in that way. So please serve yourself. Take time to do self-care for your mind, your heart, your body. Get out and move your body. I have done a few videos in the last few days on just good immunity and self-care for yourself. So if you need some tips on that, go back and watch those. And then we just want to give a special invitation. I know we've dropped a little bit of information in about the Inner Circle. We've had so many ladies reach out and ask questions and already kicking off the membership, you guys, but we are so incredibly proud of what is going to be happening in there. I mean, April, we have May. I mean, so many things are planned out for you guys. And what you have to know, if you're just getting to know Blair and I, is what you have to know is we started this because of our hearts, our serving hearts. We both have had tremendous success in a very short period of time in multiple different businesses. And we found that there are so many people that you can connect with to help build your business, all these different things, but have they themselves truly had success? A lot of people haven't. And that is really why we had a heart, is because we know the things we've learned. We know the mistakes we've made. We know how to help build your business with you without sacrificing your personal life. Okay, and that is what this group is about. The Inner Circle takes it a little bit deeper. We're holding your hand a little bit more. We're giving you the things that people don't get, that we usually charge a lot of money for, okay, and that people pay for. We're giving you all of that, and we're giving you a community where you can come and you have access to be able to support each other and really do those things. So the first 100 people get into the group, into the membership group, you guys, for $27 a month. It's unbelievable. I had to, Blair and I had a little fight, a little battle about it. I was fighting for you guys because I said people need it. They need this. And we are here to show you guys that the value is so much greater than that. But after that, the price does go up. So make sure you grab your spot. We have an amazing referral program in there as well. So we have had a lot of people ask, like, hey, can I myself and I bring 10 team members with me? Like, what does that look like? You guys, if you have questions, reach out to us. We are here to help you. We are here to support you. So we're excited. Please invite people into this. We cannot wait to be back on Tuesday night to really talk to you about parties, speeches, and how to do online parties. If there's any questions that you have, send us a message. Drop them in the comments here and invite others to be a part of this free group. We are excited to be a part of Blessed Mama Bosses. Blair, anything before we hop off?
Nope. And if you guys have any specific questions or anything, please let us know and we will drop the link. I was just trying to find the link. We'll drop the link in there for you guys for sure.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, you guys, y'all have a great rest of your Sunday and we'll see you on Tuesday night.